Well, another edition of I Told You So.
Oh,
but it's only been a few, but this was always been coming. City income tax revenue falls again.
Imagine that.
Shocker.
Yes, devastating.
It will be devastating.
Yeah.
For those union employees who think they're going to have a job in pensions.
Well,
Sorry for laughing.
It's funny, here they're talking about and saying they were thinking they were only going to be down 2%, but they're down 6%. Well, they still had money to give to a private corporation called the Quick Step Composites. They had $25,000 of your money.
What does Quick Step do?
Quick Step, they're a leader in composite materials processing for the aerospace and defense industries.
Oh, no. I've seen this Quick Step, I think. This is that same one that's tied to the MCM, the materials thing. I think when I went through composite technologies.
But either or, that means all of you who are working still in the City of Dayton, some of you making minimum wage, they think it's better, instead of paying for waste collection or police or fire or things that we really need, they're just going to donate it to a private corporation.
Well, it's going to be
promising.
3 years, 20 jobs with an average salary of $63,400.
They're going to sign on the line for that?
No.
No. But there's going to be a bond on that?
I would say that it's an interesting technology.
So that means I have an interesting technology? Give me money. I'm going to hire somebody. Give me money. We can't keep doing this, people. This is what's getting us into trouble. In fact, believe it or not, people in Congress yesterday said no more voting on sole source earmarks for corporations. No more handing out favors.
Yes, no more sole sources to corporations. I wonder how all of...
That was sort of like that deal that Turner did to NCR for Right Pat until they moved to Georgia, where all of a sudden he said they'd have to buy another congressman. Oops.
Well, they're probably cheaper in Georgia.
Yes. Much cheaper. So
the city revenue is going to come back, so we're going to be down. So you're going to lose some services.
Yes, or they're going to raise fees and everything else, but we still have money to give to these private companies.
The unfortunate part is most of these cities are not recognizing that this is the new normal.
Yes.
In other words, this is the amount of money you should expect to be living on and investing in as going forward. You're not going to have any more of these one-time slug of funds that Mr. Obama, Carmel George, as we say.
As Greg says.
A lot of people are saying it now. It's caught on a bit. I've noticed it. I saw a face.
Started it now.
I saw a face that went from his to George Bush's, in the transition.
Yes.
No difference. But Carmel George gave you a slug of money, spent 12 trillion whatever dollars that we didn't have.
Yeah. So
we already have a bunch of unfunded liabilities in Social Security, Medicare.
Now, I find it interesting, while the City of Dayton is investing, their $25,000 in this company, the City of Oakwood is looking at new parks and rec facilities and things to make the quality of life for Oakwood residents better. Why is that?
Because they can afford to.
Is that because that's what a city is supposed to do, as opposed to handing out money to their friends who give campaign donations?
Well, maybe we should increase our tax rate to 2%.
Wait a second. Our tax rate's at 2.25%.
What do we get for all that?
We
have to maintain infrastructure that was invested in a long time ago.
Oakwood's is 2.5%, but that's only so they can get a 0.25%.
But they don't have any real businesses. They only have people living there. They walk around.
And guess what? They're not going broke.
Well, the rich are always the last to go broke. They're hurting and whining about it. I can guarantee you that because I hear them.
Over at the Pine Club and the Oakwood Club. And,
there's a few realtors in town that live in Oakwood whining a bit.
Yeah. Well, if we want to see our income tax collections go up, we've got to give people a reason to live and work in the city, and it shouldn't be one-time tax handouts to corporations.
I agree with you. Get ready for the new normal. Giving up things. That's what you're going to be doing for the next 30 years.
Say goodbye, Greg.